Go live. Shh. Dennis, I need you to be quiet now. Going live. Thank you for joining me. An extremely dangerous situation is currently unfolding for the northern suburbs of Dayton. For North Dayton, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is currently on the ground. Oh my God, this is completely unfound. Oh my God, this is the Dayton tornado. It's right here. It is on the ground. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornadoes on the ground. Please seek shelter immediately. The north side of Dayton is currently getting a confirmed tornado on the ground. It's on the ground and it's causing massive damage right now. There is a debris ball and everything with this. There it is right there. Confirmed debris ball. Dayton is currently having a tornado. There's a tornado emergency right now for Dayton. Downtown. Oh my God. Oh God. Dayton. Come on, come on. Tornado warning. This is a tornado emergency for Dayton. This is not even a warning. This is a tornado emergency. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Radar confirmed tornado. Radar shows the tornado debris in the air. Amateur radar reports the tornadoes on the ground on the north side of Dayton. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This is unbelievable. This is not the only tornado emergency. There is numerous tornado emergencies throughout Ohio as we speak. This is just one of many dangerous tornadoes in Ohio. Dayton is just one of these communities that's currently being impacted. There's numerous tornadoes in Ohio. Dayton is just one of them that's being impacted the most. I'm currently watching the Weather Channel. Oh my God, this is horrible. Hell, the Weather Channel isn't even covering this. Damn it. There's another tornado emergency right now. Let's go, Dayton. Where is it? That's north side of Dayton. Jesus Christ. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is going right near downtown Dayton right now. Folks, if you're in the north side of Dayton, you need to be in your safe places right now. Please. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. There it is, right over there. North side of Dayton. Confirmed tornado. This is a radar-confirmed tornado. It's large. Oh, God. This is not the only one. There's another one right here. Let's look at all the velocities. Jesus Christ. There's one over here. There's numerous tornado warnings right now. And all this is heading in our direction for tomorrow. Oh, God. Confirmed tornado on the ground in Dayton. Confirmed tornado on the ground in Dayton. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. It's gonna... Please, if you're watching the stream, be underground right now. It's heading towards East Dayton now. Areas Wright-Pratt Air Force Base, Fairborn, Northridge already got struck. Huber Heights. If you live on Union Schoolhouse Road, you gotta be in your safe place right now. Wright-Pratt, I think you already got hit too. If you're in Fairborn, get on the ground right now. This is headed your way as we speak. Let's go back to the Dayton radar. Wow, I think might be another circulation there. Let's check velocities. Yep. Oh my God. Xenia. This is right near Xenia, Ohio. Holy crap. This is really bad. This is bad. Folks, this is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. We got another possible tornado developing here. It might be another tornado here. Look at that. Yep. This is actually passing through downtown Dayton. It's moving southeast, actually. Looks like it's starting to gust out. Thank God. Oh God. It's finally starting to gust out, but I think a new tornado might be developing right on the southeast side of Dayton. Show you what that is. Alrighty. The mall at Fairfield Commons is being hit right now as we speak. This whole area needs to be underground right now. Riverside already got hit. Beaver Creek, be in your safe place for dangerous straight line winds. This is heading towards Cedarville. Let's see where Cedarville is. So if you're in this area, if you're in Beaver Creek, underground now. You need to be in your safe place right now. Trying to confirm what that is. Okay, so it looks like it just passed. It's going east now. So north sides of Xenia, you need to be in your safe place as well. Byron, safe place now. Clifton, be in your safe place now. Not much time until it hits you. Yellow Springs, safe place. All of these communities between State Route 35 and Interstate 675 points eastward. Safe place now. I cannot stress this enough. This scan is already 3 minutes old. So the tornado should be here by now. So that means areas around the Beaver Creek Town Center are being impacted. So this whole community is being impacted by either a tornado or some very, very strong rear flank downdraft winds. Oh no. Oh no. That's definitely a tornado. That is definitely a tornado. Oh God. Let me refresh that. I need to refresh that right now. Oh God, that's a debris ball right there. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh yeah. That's a tornado right there. You're going to have some very strong rear flank downdraft winds. This is heading towards Cedarville, Yellow Springs. Well, I think the community that's going to be impacted the most will be between Yellow Springs and Cedarville. So if you're between Yellow Springs and Cedarville, this is where you need to be taking shelter right now. Thankfully, it doesn't look too populated here, but thank God. Looks like it's exiting populated areas, but I think this whole area was just devastated by the tornado. Wow. Probably going to see a lot of damage pictures tomorrow. Oh, God. There we go. Yep, there's the debris ball right there. You see that there? That's a debris ball. Confirmed tornado. I cannot stress this enough. It is on the ground right now. That is a debris signature right there. And the Weather Channel isn't even covering this. Right, the Weather Channel is not covering this. Tornado on the ground. There's a tornado on the ground. I have a lot of tabs open. I'm sorry, but I can't find the video of the tornado. It's nighttime. There's no video of the tornado. In fact, all I'm going to do is just tell you where this tornado is. Nobody chases a tornado this late. All I can do is show you exactly where it is. Okay, so this is already a minute old. Yeah, it's on the ground. It's definitely on the ground. Look at that. It's so strong that radar is actually having trouble picking it up. A large tornado. It's on the ground right now. Actually, you know what? Let me go to Twitter right now. Maybe I'm going to find some photos of the tornado. Maybe there's a live stream going on. Come on. Yeah. Oh my God. Numerous reported damage on Clayton to... Oh God. That's 8 minutes ago. Tornado is now over here. Oh God. Northview. This is the debris ball right there. GR2 analyst. That's what I need. Oh God. Come on, latest. No. That's not what I need. Oh, come on. Someone give me Ohio weather. Oh yeah. Debris showing up on radar, and this tornado is heading east-southeast in a hurry. Tomorrow morning we'll be waking up to some bad scenes from this one. Yeah, exactly what I said. I'm so sorry. Oh God. In fact, it's only getting stronger. There's a tornado. There's a couple right there. Passing through Dayton. Just passed through Dayton. If anything, it's just getting stronger. And there's a debris ball right there. There's a debris ball. All that is debris. Oh my God. Oh, areas just north of Beaver Creek just got impacted. Okay, that's old already. That's an old scan. There we go. It's like a new circulation might be trying to develop over there. Or that's just, that's RFD actually. That's RFD winds. Come on. The Weather Channel isn't covering this. What are they doing? They're supposed to be covering this. What are they doing? Thank you so much. Yeah, Lance, thank you. Oh, man, not a lot of people are watching this right now. God, this is not good. Need to be getting the word out. How dangerous the situation is. God. Okay, I need live radar. Okay. Latest. New results. Tornado on the ground. Debris just north of Xenia. 11:25. Yep, this is new. Get on the ground now. Oh God. Clifton. Looks like Clifton is about to be struck. Clifton is just southeast of Yellow Springs. Yep. It's gonna do what El Reno did. It's gonna go. Yep. So it is definitely heading towards Clifton, and Yellow Springs. Towards. It's gonna make a northeast turn. Yellow Springs. Sadly, will be. You're right, Andrew. It will be. Sheltering in place in Greene County. Fourth round of sirens. Wow. Particularly getting large. Oh God. It's about to make a. It's about to make a left-hand turn. It's about to head towards Yellow Springs. It's gonna. I have a feeling it's gonna make a northeast turn. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's definitely gonna do it. Or maybe not. There it is. There it is. So it's moving east. Yep. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, it just won't. Kevin, you're absolutely right. And of course, hey, thanks. I don't, and honestly, I don't care about hitting 1K. I think people being safe is what matters the most. I don't care about getting more subscribers. This is not what matters right now. Come on. Jesus Christ. Cell number 1, cell number 2. Oh my God. And I think they're. Yep. You've got to be kidding me. 2 tornadoes. Holy shit. Okay, this one is dying out right now. Thank God. It's like this one just already died out, but now there's a new tornado heading towards Dayton. This time it's heading towards Huber Heights. South side of Huber Heights. God. Sure. And 2. And you 2. Yeah, we're all moderators now. And let's look back at the radar. I'm having some troubles with the current radar, but all you need to know is that there's a new tornado heading towards Dayton right now. A new one heading towards the north side of Dayton. There it is. There's the new couplet. Oh God. Okay, this is not gonna work. Let's go to Cincinnati now. Jeez. And looks like this may impact our weather tomorrow in the Northeast. This is unbelievable. Sea breeze tomorrow afternoon. Wait, that's Wednesday. Good results tomorrow afternoon. And another possibility of some severe weather on Wednesday. Jeez. This just won't stop. So. Unbelievable. Okay, so far this is just a tornado warning. This is not a confirmed tornado yet. Hopefully it will stay that way. There we go. Yep. Alrighty. Oh my god. Yeah, that completely changes everything. Tip City. Uh, can I say that it's on the ground now? Darn it. Well, I can say it's on the ground again. A new tornado that's on the ground. What? A new one? Oh god. Wait, that's 1107. Another tornado. Yep, there it is. There it is. There is the tornado. New tornado. So what town's going to be impacted by this? Englewood, I think, is going to be impacted. Clayton. Let's see where the tornado is. Vandella. This is heading towards Silo and Huber Heights. Let's see where it is. So it's south of Vandalia along. This is what the tornado is. It's heading southeast. Ready. Riverside is going to be impacted by this tornado, I think. Riverside. Riverside. And North Dayton. and Fairborn. Damn it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Columbus, Ohio? No, I would not call that a tornado. Not even close. Oh, God. Yeah, this is 2 tornadoes now. And the Weather Channel's still not covering this. It's unbelievable. Another tornado's heading towards. Not good.
No, stop. Respect yourself, please.
Jesus Christ. Yep, another tornado just impacted Dayton. Oh, God. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, God. This is in Ohio. Just for reference. So Dayton just had 2 tornadoes. There's the one that just came through North Dayton. Another one. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. A large tornado on the ground hitting the same areas affected by the earlier large tornado. Okay. If you live in northern Dayton surrounding areas, you need to get back to shelter ASAP. Yep, get back to shelter. Definitely. No doubt about this one. Tornado once again north. Yeah, 11:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's right now. Now they finally confirmed it. A possible tornado going through Columbus. No, that's not a tornado. That's just a microburst. No. Well, yeah, I am. I'm tracking it live via. Xenia is fine. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Dayton. Come on, give me the radar, give me the radar, come on. See? That's how bad this is. So you have one tornado just hit Dayton. This one's just going a little bit to the north of the previous tornado. Come on, 32 new tweets. Gas leaks and flooding being reported. First responders are trying their best. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The second tornado near Vandalia is now losing its punch while they will spinning up again. Oh God. That's really bad. What happened in Columbus was just a microburst. There's no confirmation yet. That was no tornado. That was just a microburst. Tornado has likely lifted. New tornado may develop. Oh, thank God. Looks like it lifted back up. Looks like this area might spin up again. Looks like it RFD'd out. Finally gusted out. Still a lot of danger. So far, west side of Dayton, not too bad, but Trotwood got hit though. Yes, the north side of Dayton is what got really hit. Trotwood. Let me see where Trotwood is. Trotwood. Yes, Trotwood definitely got hit. There's no doubt. Trotwood Township got hit by the tornado. There's no doubt about that. Went through just like that. Yeah, Trotwood got hit. Sorry to say. Columbus is fine. Yeah, Columbus should be fine. Let's go back. Jeez, it looks like another one. Thankfully, the storm has gusted out for now. Come on. New results. Tornadoes reported in Mercer, Miami. Published. Overshooting tops. Yeah, that's how strong those storms are. This is one big cluster of storms that are coming through. This is basically a mega cluster. Hmm. This is how displaced the map is. Unbelievable. That's the first tornado. There goes the second one. Yeah, the first one hit Page Manor. Page Manor is what got hit. Page Manor was absolutely devastated by this tornado. So Riverside and Page Manor was hit by the first tornado. Page Manor. Let's see. So this is the area that got hit by the tornado. Jesus Christ, this whole subdivision was destroyed. The whole area was just devastated. Multiple TVs just sitting in the middle of the streets. Dayton is just organized. So they talk about multiple TVs just sitting in the middle of streets. God. Are you kidding me? Another one? Jesus Christ. That's probably the first storm that hit Dayton. Talk about re-intensification. This one's about to drop. What do I? Jeez. God. So. And the tornado went southeast, so. Boom. Right into Riverside. And this is the Northridge. The town of Fort McKinley, Shiloh, Northridge. So these communities were all impacted by the tornado. Jeez, look. Intensification of the tornado. There we go. You're in Monroe. Monroe is fine. Toledo is fine. How is it looking for like Monroe, Ohio? Let's see. Monroe, Ohio. Just want to make sure. Monroe's fine. Monroe's north side of Cincinnati, and Monroe is looking good. Looking good in Monroe. So you're looking good in Monroe. So Monroe's looking good. Tornado is still on the ground. There's a new tornado now. Oh God, yeah. How old is that? Yeah. Jesus Christ. New tornado. Yeah, this is a new one. That's the new cell now. No, that's actually the same cell that produced the tornado earlier in Dayton. There's that supercell. Still on the ground. Folks in Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, I'm sorry for what you're going through. It sucks, and I'm sorry there's nothing we can do to help. And I'm especially sorry about the piece of shit journalists that ignore your situation and just ask for free videos of your destroyed house. Yeah. Unbelievable. He's right. All they want is more views. They don't care about what's going on. This is really unfortunate. Let's see where this is going now. From what I can understand, is approaching the I-71 corridor. New Burlington just got hit, and after that it's just going to continue going to hopefully less populated areas in central Ohio. But unfortunately there will be towns on the way, and oh God. optimistic update.
Okay? Oh, you know what?
I won't make, I'll make,
You listen.
I won't make any noise. Sure,
This key,
I will mute.
this key, oh,
Mute, okay? Mute,
And to make it worse, the weather channel's still not showing anything on that devastating tornado. Where have they all gone? All they're showing is those updates. Oh God, this is the most dangerous time. There should be. It's good. I'm gonna be right back. I will continue live streaming until the last tornado warnings expire. I'm gonna live stream until at least 3 a.m. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation, and I'm gonna continue live streaming. I will not stop. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation, and I need you all to be in your safe places now, especially if you live in the Dayton area. Let's see if David is streaming this. He has to be. Come on, David. Are you streaming this? Looks like he's not. I'm gonna have to get him. I'll be right back. Just gonna contact David, tell him what's going on. It's on. Looks like it's on the ground again. Come on. New update. New update. Wait. Live feed? What's going on? Oh God. Jeez. Holy crap. Ohio TV. Okay, let's watch that right now. W. Come on.
Flood warning as intense rainfall just north of Jamestown towards South Charleston, back into the Enon area and up towards Tip City. It looks like we have a new warning that's just been issued. Dante, can you confirm what this new warning is for? And this again is for that particular tornadic cell just north of Xenia.
Yeah, it's just continuing that warning until 12:30 for Clark in Greene County. It says we got a local storm report that trained spotters reporting severe thunderstorm damage, wind damage with a large tree down. And I'm getting reports from Harrison Township that large trees are down and apartment buildings damaged. Cheryl, you mentioned that. Apartment building damage in some places. We're seeing the tornado warning again for Clark and Greene until 12:30. That storm is moving to the south and the east at 40 miles an hour, so it slowed down just a little bit. It was moving at 45 miles an hour. We're getting other information coming in from National Weather Service folks, just talking about the big supercell thunderstorms that we're still watching that's moving across the area here. Again, these storms are really producing tornadoes, and this environment is just really ripe for tornadoes this evening, as we can tell, and doing a lot of damage. These are strong tornadoes. These are not the weak, quick spin-up tornadoes, but these are the stronger tornadoes that have, as McCall showed you, that have leveled neighborhoods, in all honesty. So we got to take these seriously. And these storms are not moving quickly enough. They are really moving slow, and they're moving anywhere from Yellow Springs to Cedarville to South Solon, north of Jamestown to Jeffersonville, Range, and Bloomingburg as well. Dropping heavy rainfall, really gusty winds, tornadic and straight line, and prolific lightning. So you want to stay inside too. A lot of lightning with some of these storms, and that's also a concern when thunder roars. Head indoors is what the National Weather Service usually uses as a phrase to kind of get you to remember that when these thunderstorms roll by, you don't want to take getting struck by lightning. You want to move indoors. So we're still watching these, and I'll just move in just a little closer. Show you some of the streets here that we're watching with some of these storms. I mean, we're really concerned just about the number of damage that we're seeing, as well as the tornado just hit our house with these storms and the flooding potential because of the already saturated grounds that we're seeing. So I'll scoot in just a little closer, and Husted, I believe that is in Yellow Springs, or Husted, Clifton. Seeing this storm move by, and McCall has some more information for us. Yeah, I'm combing through social media because we're seeing a lot of photos being sent in from the public, and I wanted to show you what has happened in the Miami Valley. This was in Beaver Creek. This is from Brianna Dillon, and you can see the structural damage. As we were told, a very large and dangerous tornado was moving through this part of Greene County, and this is on the high end of our EF scale. When you're talking about homes that are shifted, or apartment buildings shifted off of their foundation, walls being torn off and exposing the interior part of this structure. This is why we say you always want to get to the lowest, most interior part of a sturdy structure, because those outer walls can be torn off. You can see the lower level seems to be holding up a little bit better than the top story of this home. So this is why we give
give you that information and tell you where you need to go when this type of threatening severe weather is moving through the Miami Valley. This is from Riverside off Spinning and Burkhart. This is from Steve Bryant. You can see that large tree has come down onto this car, and this is also another area near Riverside where the tornado did pass to the south of Riverside, and we were dealing with that extreme damage. Here's another photo from Salina where we have Sean Cudahy up looking at the damage up there, and he says it's just unimaginable as to what has happened there. It looks as though there's been an explosion. This looks to be the top of some type of building. Yeah. Hard to say if it's a house, if it's a barn, but you can see there is some lighting fixture. You have your beams from the peak of that building that's basically been lifted off of whatever it was on and moved to another location. So you can see as we zoom in, that looks to be a ceiling fan. So likely that is atop of someone's home, and hopefully whoever was inside of it was in a safe spot and are doing okay tonight. So we're going to keep an eye on what's happening, especially in the northern Miami Valley, where we know Salina has had catastrophic damage from a tornado that came through earlier on this evening.
Can we take a look at this new video from one of our Eyewitness 7 reporters? This is in the Huber Heights Riverside area. Just as this video began, the woman says she heard an explosion and power went out. You heard her say that there. Went out on the whole street. Here you can see the thick storm clouds as lightning lights up the sky there. We're continuing to track these storms, as you know, into the night and early morning. We're hearing from people all over the area sending us pictures and video, and we invite that. As long as you can get it safely.
Right, exactly. Once it's over, if you're in a safe place and kind of take the picture, maybe it's a lighted area that maybe still has some electricity and some power, take the pictures or video for us. It's really our ground confirmation and our ground truth of what's going on out there. We're still watching these storms. We're going to be watching at least for the next 15, 20 minutes if they stay in this area. They are moving at about 40, 45 miles an hour, and I'm looking at this latest that's just moving out of the Yellow Springs area into Cedarville and just to the north of Wilberforce. It's moving towards places like South Solon, Great Grove, which you have been inundated all evening long with rain and thunderstorms. And then we've also got that storm over Blessing as well, and Yatesville. Moving in that general direction, again to the south and to the east. I'm just going to zoom out here just a little bit, and I'm going to put this on loop just once to kind of show you the direction of where these storms are headed.
Our house is gone. The tornado just hit our house. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a tree in our front yard. Our house is done. Oh my God. We were just sitting out here.
Urbana Avenue. Let's see what that is. Alrighty, Urbana Avenue. Urbana Avenue, Dayton. It's probably northeast side of Dayton. And it's exactly where I said it was going to hit. Boom, right there. Said it was going to come right like that. Oh, God. Old North Dayton got hit really bad. But where in Urbana Avenue was that? Urbana Avenue goes from here to here, so it's in this area that got hit. St. Adalbert's Catholic Church probably has some significant damage. This is a very dangerous situation. Yeah. It really was. It really was sad.
A tornado just hit our house.
In this picture, just the destruction, the debris, it's kind of hard for me to see right now, but
Yeah,
it just looks like wood in the street.
Right.
You know, the house is damaged, cars kind of uncovered from carports. We have had some reports of people possibly trapped in basements in Salina, which might figure
Yeah.
if a home is heavily damaged, somebody might have gone to the basement, not be able to get out.
Right.
Sean said he's not hearing of any injuries, and we hope that holds. But I would say it's very possible,
It
as
is.
the first responders are checking to see, checking on people in this darkness after all this debris, that is possible. So we'll have to just wait and see what we hear from the officials.
Yeah. McCall, do you have?
Yeah, we're just going to take another look at live Doppler 7 radar, continuing to monitor the potential of a tornado developing in parts of Greene County. This is near the Cedarville area. When we come in really closely, there is some circulation near University Boulevard. When we put our velocity scans on, you can see clearly where that rotation is located. Green is winds moving towards the radar, red is away. And when you get those things very close to one another, then we can tell that there is some very tight rotation that's taking place. Not as strong as we've seen, but certainly an indication that there is the possibility of a tornado that may develop. So this is a radar indicated rotation at this point. I have not seen any debris signatures with it, so that's positive news, especially after the night that we've had. Off to the north and west, we have one last thunderstorm that's moving through the Enid area, so we just have to watch this back edge of this storm as it finally moves out of Greene County, and then we're going to be in the clear for the rest of the night for everyone in the Miami Valley. So this has been a very intense night. We've had several tornadoes that have occurred in the Miami Valley, and we're still dealing with the possibility of one trying to form north and west of Jamestown up towards Cedarville, as this is all pushing to the east-southeast over towards the Wilberforce area. Plus we have the threat for flooding, and flooding is going to be a residual issue into and through the night. And meteorologist Kirstie Santini is on her way in, and she is going to be with us, and we're going to work with her through the night, getting you ready for tomorrow morning for your morning commute. And there may be a lot of roadways that are going to be closed or blocked off because of either tornado, wind damage, or flooding problems early tomorrow morning. So that's what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of the night.
Now, you've been on the air now for over 3 hours, McCall. Warned a lot of people. I'm sure you've saved a lot of lives. Good luck. Good job to you.
Thank you, Cheryl. It was stressful, it was emotional, and thank you for being there with me through the whole process.
Talking about people's lives, homes, people in harm's way, and you just hope that, sometimes I think people think we cry wolf because there are lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. We get a lot of weather in this part of the country. But a night like tonight, we haven't seen this.
Yeah,
We just
no.
have not seen this.
No, we haven't.
Not anything like this.
And this is the reason why
Right.
we do what we do. When the conditions are right, when the ingredients are right, we warn the folks and say, hey, it may not come to fruition, but we would be remiss if we didn't warn you that this is what's happening. And that goes into a point that, the Storm Prediction Center out in Norman, Oklahoma, they are the ones who sort of issue these broader, outlooks of enhanced outlook of severe weather or, a slight risk of severe weather. And so they're monitoring all these storms, and they give us these outlooks at least twice a day. And they say these are what we're looking at in the atmosphere. We take soundings or we take, measurements of the atmosphere to see what type of weather is this able to produce. And so when we take these soundings of the atmosphere in the early part of the day, it may say, there might be a few thunderstorms here and there. But then when the atmosphere changes and you take a sounding of the atmosphere or a sample of the atmosphere later on in the day and you say, wait a minute, this is what we're seeing, we don't like this.
Yeah.
We've got to pull a trigger and say, we could see some really bad weather tonight. And this is what we do. You may watch us in the morning and say, hey, okay, there might be a few thunderstorms this afternoon. May watch us at noon, there might be a few. And then by 5:30, 6 o'clock, we say, there could be some really dangerous weather.
Right.
We've taken soundings and samples of the atmosphere all day long, and now we're starting to get more information to say, okay, this could be an explosive evening. And that's what happened today.
Right.
That's what happened over the
We're
past couple
both
of days.
concerned hours and hours ago
Yeah.
in the afternoon. We're going to look at some new video from Salina now. Sean Cudahy and Steve McGuire are up there, and you can see first responders. The road is closed. People kind of walking around, probably trying to get back in there. Sean said, that there's debris all over the roads, so it's tough to get back in there. He did get back in there with the flashlight from his cell phone. And saw a lot of damage to houses. He said one neighborhood was pretty much destroyed. He put it, lots of damage. He wasn't sure that there were any homes in that neighborhood that escaped unscathed. We haven't heard of any injuries in Salina. We've heard of people possibly trapped in basements. That is not confirmed. We've heard of damage tonight in New Madison, in Brookville, Harrison Township, Trotwood.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm laughing there.
Little pieces all over the place. Urbana Avenue in Dayton, Pinecrest in Dayton.
Right.
People are sending us
Riverside.
messages,
Yeah.
telling us that these places, we've seen a lot of damage, but Salina, okay, somebody's telling me now there's a friend, her mother is stuck in the basement. Hang on a second, let me see what this woman is telling me.
Okay.
She says, we were talking about this, she said, there's a friend of mine, her mother is stuck in her basement, tornado took her roof off, she's by Westbrook and Hoke. So that Westbrook and Hoke Road, we're talking northwestern Montgomery County, Englewood area.
Yep. And that would
Trotwood,
be
Englewood
consistent
area.
with where the storm moved through.
Okay, so
early in the
hopefully
evening, just
we can
before I
get to
got
her.
here. Yeah.
Hopefully the authorities have been notified about her and
Right.
that she can stay put and safe until someone can get to her. And let's see, we're also getting a message from Tony, who's been messaging me. The Mercer County EMA director is saying they've had several injuries in Mercer County, so we need to check that out.
Yeah,
But what-
Mercer County, that's where Sean Cudahy is
Right,
at.
in Salina.
In Salina, and there's just been, and that's where, the population center is there in Salina, but no doubt that there are other, rural and suburban areas there that have suffered
And I
damage.
just got a pretty damaging picture of North Fairfield Road. Why don't you talk about what we're still being concerned about right now, and I'll see if we can get this one on the air.
Yeah,
Dante.
Cheryl, we are still concerned about this storm around the Grape Grove area, moving into Grape Grove right about now. And so I'm just looking at the shape here, looking at a bit more rotation with this storm. It's not, as McCall mentions, not as strong as it had been, but still seeing a little bit of rotation with that. So we're just watching that. And it's moving off to the south and to the east around Blessing and South Solon, around Shady Grove. Grape Grove Road is where this is moving, in Selma Jamestown Road. It's moving across there, over towards Jeffersonville and West Lancaster and Bookwater. So just a heads up for all those communities. Again, around 41 in South Solon, just to the east of Shady Grove. We're getting another scan coming in now, just showing you very heavy rainfall with this storm, and again, a possible rotation, possible tornado with this storm. And it has a history of producing a tornado, so we really have to watch for that as ground truth. Getting more pictures coming in. I'm seeing McCall showing us some here, just some really devastating pictures, McCall.
Yeah, this is actually from one of our WHIO photographers, Marshall Gorby, and this is a photo from Trotwood that he sent in. Not really sure if this was a house next door to this. Is this a garage? But some massive damage, catastrophic damage to this structure in Trotwood. And likely we're going to see more and more images like this coming out now that the intense thunderstorms are settling to the south and east, and we're getting a break up in the Trotwood area. And if you look in the distance, you have the tree line back there, and you can see some of the trees have just been sheared off at the top. As this tornado came through, we had debris signatures and plenty of indications that this was a large wedge tornado moving through parts of Montgomery County, and this is what is left in at this residence in Trotwood. And it's interesting because it looks like the actual structure next to it is somewhat unscathed. I'm sure we've lost some shingles and things like that, but when you see damage like this and then a house that seems to be left standing right next to it, that's just breathtaking to see.
Right.
And hopefully, if that was a house that has been demolished, that whoever was inside was in a safe place and is okay. So we'll have to see what comes of this, as we do have one of our WHIO photographers there on scene, obviously snapping some photos for us tonight.
Yeah, and you'll notice, look at the way that garbage is. You certainly, wouldn't want to be next to a window.
If everyone's fine.
You'd want to be in a basement. And if you were in a basement, you'd be relatively okay, as some of the reports are coming in that there's some folks trapped in a basement. If that's the case, then that would be because all of the debris or the house has fallen in, and so you are underneath, and so you're safe. If the house has fallen in and the house is ripped apart and you were not in the basement, you would be with the debris, and so you don't want to be there. You want to be in the basement. Look at the car there. It looks like the damage is around the car. Imagine if that were the centermost portion of the house or the apartment where the car was. Looks like maybe there was a garage or a driveway of some sort. So if you were there, you'd possibly be shielded away from some of the debris and some of the damage that's around you. That's why we tell you to get in those places. But that just looks awfully devastating, and certainly going to keep those folks in our prayers, most definitely. And the folks next to them, hopefully they too were also in a safe place in their basement, or maybe the centermost portion of that house as well. So just looking at, we're still looking at these two tornado warnings that are in effect for the southern portions of the Miami Valley. Still storm around South Solon and Jeffersonville and Buckwalter, moving very slowly at that, not moving fast enough. We've got at least another 5 minutes until some of these will be allowed to expire, and my guess is they may not, but let's take a look at some of the rotation in some of these storms. We'll take a look at some of the velocity here, and we're still seeing some rotation with the storm around Grape Grove and Shady Grove. And what we look at is these reds and these greens. And this is the wind feature here. This is the direction of the wind, and red is away from the radar and green is coming towards the radar. So with that tightening there, with the wind going one direction and wind coming the other direction, that gives us indication that there is rotation in that storm. And we call it a couplet. And so that's what we look at to give us any sort of indication if there's rotation in the storm. And as McCall shows us at times, the correlation coefficient, which tells us, can you give me which are like things and which are different things? What should be here, what shouldn't be here? When you play that game and it gives you a list that says which doesn't belong. That's what the correlation coefficient is. It tells us what doesn't belong here in these things that the radar is picking up. And so if we're looking at particles of rain or hail or what have you, and then we see other things like a tree or a house, then we know, okay, that doesn't belong. That's not precipitation. And so that's what we look at when we look at correlation coefficient. Also looking at some rotation with this other storm around Crownover Mill, Fersen, Muhlenberg. So seeing some rotation there as well. So just looking at a couple of these storms that are still working their way through, and it looks like that one may be off into the central Ohio area, but we're still looking at the one storm here that's still around South Solon. I'll put it back on the traditional radar for us here in just a second. But just to give you a heads up that we are still seeing a threat, not as large of a threat, but a threat of severe weather tomorrow as well. Here is just to the north of 70. Tomorrow we could see in places like Salina and Wapakoneta over towards Bell Fountain the chance of seeing some severe weather as well. So we'll be watching that, and that's earlier in the evening. That's around rush hour, just after rush hour tomorrow. At least that's what the latest computer models had it earlier during our 90 minutes of news here. And of course, as we take samples of the atmosphere, we continue to get the updates on the models and the timings and the threats as well. McCall, you got some more information?
Yeah, here's another photo of that same structure that we showed not too long ago. It does appear that it was a garage and not a house that was hit. The house was probably next to that garage, and you can see how it collapsed on top of the cars. This was in Trotwood, where we did have that circulation and that debris signature as this tornadic system was coming on through. I'm going to go ahead and step off camera for a moment so I can take you through radar and show you what's going on. We do still have this circulation that's in southeastern parts of Greene County near Jamestown. I did get a spotter report from Lake Shawnee saying that there was a funnel cloud just south and west of Salone, and this is a trusted source of mine. So this is clear indications that there is the possibility of a funnel cloud, if not a tornado, with this storm that has a hook echo on it just to the southeast of Jamestown. And you can see clearly velocity scans showing that rotation to the north and east of Jamestown. And for some reference for you, Lake Shawnee is right near the Jamestown area, so possibly a funnel cloud, if not a tornado, occurring as this storm system is now exiting Greene County and moving to the south and east towards Jeffersonville, and we'll monitor it as it continues. And we just got our latest scan there, and it looks like not only did the rotation weaken, but it is now moving out of the Channel 7 viewing area. Big picture view of what's going on. We are going to be looking at some quieter weather for the remainder of the night. That threat for severe weather is now exiting out of the Miami Valley and off to the west, just decreasing cloud cover, and it's going to be a mild, muggy night ahead. We're going to keep an eye on conditions of what's been left behind after the severe weather blew through the overnight hours, and we're going to have updates early tomorrow morning on News Center 7 at Daybreak Edition, and of course throughout the day tomorrow. If you do live in and around any of the areas damaged by storms tonight, if you can safely snap a photo and send it in to us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email it. We would love to see it. Again, just make sure that you're doing it safely. Still monitoring this strong thunderstorm, potentially a tornado in the northeastern parts of Greene County. Again, viewer and storm spotter report near Lake Shawnee saying just southwest of Salone that there was in fact a funnel cloud with this storm as it came on through. Dante.
Can I mention real quick, we do have a report of really bad damage at the River's Edge Apartments on Riverside Drive in Dayton. And also, I don't think we mentioned this yet, Brookville High School is closed tomorrow because of tornado damage to the roof there. We've heard of damage in Brookville and our crews not being able to get in. And Sean Cudahy is in Salina. You have an update for us, Sean.
That's right, Cheryl. I just spoke with the Mercer County EMA. They were flooded with calls. They tell me there are some injuries here in this storm. We're hearing that for the first time now. However, what I'm told is that all the injuries that have been reported so far are believed to be minor injuries. So that's from the Mercer County EMA. I didn't get to have a real extensive conversation. They were on and off with other people as they are trying to coordinate this massive response here. We show you some of the video from a nearby neighborhood right here. Just unbelievable damage. Some of these homes sustained major damage. And the EMA's office is trying to get us, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, into a nearby church parking lot to try to give us some sort of more formal update. They asked if I could call back in a few minutes. At this point, we're not actually even able to get to the parking lot where they're trying to have this command center right here where we expect to be able to get some more information. Really still a chaotic situation. You can imagine this storm moved through, and in a matter of hours here, and minutes really, they've had to coordinate this response from all sorts of different fire departments, bringing them to the area right here. If we come back out here live, the police here at the intersection of Tovell Street and Fairground Road continue to block things off, just emergency vehicles getting by, but there are a lot of them. We have seen people able to go back into some of these areas on foot as they try to reach loved ones that are back there. But again, what we're hearing so far from the Mercer County EMA, and this is early, is that there are some reports of injuries, but at this point just believed to be minor injuries. That is what they have for us at this point, but we're going to keep checking back in with them because, as Cheryl has talked about throughout the night, we expect them to be able to get a better sense of the injuries as we go forward this evening.
Thank you, Sean. Dante?
Wow, yeah, sure. I'm just looking at the storm moving out of Greene County here, moving into Jeffersonville, and still seeing some signs of rotation, but not as before. We're just looking at heavy rain, and certainly we'll be glad once this system moves out. But it's still over Blessing in South Solon. I think I pronounced it Solon earlier. Please forgive me. I'm from Northeast Ohio. We pronounce it Solon up there.
Yeah, it is Solon up in Northeast Ohio, isn't it, by Cleveland?
And so Bookwater, Midway, Jeffersonville, all seeing this storm move towards the south and towards the east. These storms have exhibited rotation and tornadoes and some very heavy rain and some golf ball size hail too that we saw earlier. So all really damaging weather patterns for us, and a lot of flooding with some of this rain as well. So these storms have really been problematic all night, but it looks like we're just starting to wind down. We're waiting for the National Weather Service to see if they'll allow this to move on out of the Greene County area, probably within the next 10 minutes or so.
That would be a wonderful thing.
And then once it does, it looks like the threat will be completely over the central Ohio area and out of the Miami Valley, and so that will allow really for a lot of folks already, Cheryl, probably cleaning up, probably getting outside, first responders cleaning up some debris because the bulk of the storms are out of here now with some
I'm
leftover
wondering now
showers
how
and rain.
many tornadoes we had tonight.
Yeah, that'll really
think we
be
have a firm
yeoman's
number.
work for the National Weather Service tomorrow. You know, it will be interesting to see
Several.
exactly. Yeah, several. And you know, by the damage that we're hearing about, by the debris signatures that we've seen, I'm thinking that several tornadoes is probably the safest way to put it. McCall.
Yeah, you think so too?